And today I bring you, thanks to the Spanish company VULKKANO, which is revolutionizing audio, especially with their speakers that are breaking the market with unbeatable value for money, their new VULKKANO HC20 Irati headphones. And I want you to remember that name, Irati, because you're about to see something unique on YouTube. And that's because for the naming of their headphones, they've decided to use the names of iconic rivers from Spanish geography. And as some of you might already be thinking, that's right. I got in the car and drove hundreds of kilometers until I reached the Lumiere Gorge, a spectacular place where the Irati River flows. And that way, I could make this video different as these headphones that will delight the ears of audio lovers without breaking the bank. Here you're going to see unique footage, a fusion between nature and the best audio technology. At a very affordable price and with a design that actually comes from here, it's inspired by this river. And throughout this review, you're going to see several recordings combining the best of VULKKANO's audio with the place that inspired them to create these headphones. But let's get to the unboxing and you'll see why. It's quite minimalist, and that's something I like. After all, these are pretty affordable headphones. It's clear all the money went into what's inside, not the packaging. Well, as you can see, it only comes with this cable and that little silica gel packet, and that's it, nothing else at all. And now let's talk about the design of these VULKKANO headphones, the HC20 Irati. They're closed-back dynamic headphones. They are made of metal, wood, and a kind of vegan leather. Also, they are quite lightweight. They are quite lightweight, the kind you can wear on your head all day without feeling any kind of fatigue, which is really appreciated. Probably, though, in the summer those ear pads might get a bit warm, although that's pretty normal to see in closed-back headphones. That's right, for example, the wood gives it a warm, serious touch on the back. And later I'll talk to you about the sound, because at this point I think it matches the warmth of its design. It feels sturdy, it feels very rigid. Also the headband, even though it has a thinner metal than the rest, this gives it quite a bit of lightness and makes it more flexible, so that it fits well on any head. It adapts perfectly to the size and shape of any type of head. And those of you who follow me on my channel already know that I'm a big fan of wired headphones. And it's true that wireless headphones look great, but they have an expiration date because of the batteries they contain. It's pure physics. You know that. After a few years, they'll degrade and you'll need to throw them out. These headphones can be inherited not only by your children, but even by your grandchildren. Also, the sound quality with a cable, even today, is still much better than wireless sound quality. So they sound better and are also inheritable. And here you can see the cable. It's a fabric cable, also made to last for many years, and it also has those little grooves. It includes a 6.3 adapter and a 3.5 cable. I wish it had a 4.4 adapter too, but I guess you can't expect more at this price. Also, the connectors, both left and right, are universal, so you can use a balanced cable. You'll see it later, and I think it's a good point because it adds versatility. Now let's address the key point. How do these VULKKANO HC20 Irati sound? Here you can see how easy it is to put on the included fabric cable, but as I mentioned, you can use any other. In this case, I have a balanced one, 4x4 here, and you can already see how easy it is to put it on. All right, regarding its sound, we're talking about a pretty warm sound. It's very versatile, dynamic, V-shaped. You can especially enjoy hip-hop, rock, pop, let's say more lively music. Since they're closed back, they'll have prominent bass. It features a 50mm dynamic driver, 32 ohm impedance, and 98 dB sensitivity. The cable is 1.5 meters long, so you can use it with any tablet, smartphone, or computer. You don't need any digital to analog converter to amplify it, because it sounds perfect. Of course, if you give it a bit more power, it'll perform even better. Although let's say these are headphones designed for all kinds of use, even for watching movies or playing games since they're closed back. They lack active noise cancellation but have effective passive noise isolation, as I'll show next. What have I tested them with? You can also watch the video on the channel and get the best price on Zocosity, plus you'll hear the test here. I really liked its passive noise cancellation. Check this out. If you live in noisy places, you'll be fine. Even though it doesn't have active noise cancellation, I think the passive one is quite efficient. Not just for the wooden cups, but also the vegan leather pads. As for the music itself, where it stands out the most is in the bass, also in the mids. Maybe what I like the least are the highs and also the soundstage. This is typical for closed back headphones. If you want a larger soundstage, you'll need open back headphones. The music feels much closer. And even for podcasts, if you like listening to voices, radio, and so on, or even YouTube videos will sound great with these VULKKANO HC20 Irati headphones. In short, I think you don't need to spend too much to get top quality audio. You know, I've reviewed headphones on this channel that cost hundreds or thousands of euros, but I love that a company like VULKKANO dares to make something for everyone that actually sounds really good. Very versatile and perfect for any audio lover who doesn't want to spend too much. As always, by the way, I'm going to share with you the best track I've enjoyed with these VULKKANO HC20 Irati. I'll leave it for you in lossless format, that is, in free lossless audio codec format, on my Telegram channel. I'll include the direct channel link in the video description so you can download it. I'm left with a really good feeling because it's been a while since I've listened to such cheap headphones that sounded so good. And also with the added bonus that, since they have a cable, they don't have an expiration date. So how much do these VULKKANO HC20 Irati cost? But if you've made it to this part of the video, it's because you do appreciate it and you also value my work. So leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video so I can keep traveling, covering hundreds of kilometers to bring you unique tech reviews that mix the most beautiful nature with the most interesting technology. And now I'll leave you with these wonderful views of the Irati River, and I'll see you in the next video. Best regards. See you soon.